Hi, hello, welcome. So this is going to be my 8th installment of playing around with my old makeup. So if you are new to my channel, I've not seen this kind of video from me before. Basically, I have all of my eyeshadow palettes written down on little strips of paper, and then every single week I pick out a new one, or not every single week, but whenever I feel like doing it, and just creating a look playing around with my old makeup. Let's go ahead and pull out today's look, or palette. So we have Sleek E10. So let me go ahead and grab that real quick. So this is the palette. I don't actually know if they make these palettes anymore. I have not seen Sleek, at least like in any of my local stores in a minute. This is what the palette itself looks like. It is very like shimmer based, I would say, but I don't know if any of these are like super shimmery. Honestly, like not really, but we're still gonna go ahead and play around and just see what we can create. So after giving it some thought, one thing I want to do first, because I feel like for one, this palette is a couple years old, but as well, it's not like the highest quality of shadows, so just to give it a little bit of extra like help, I'm gonna use the colored Rain paint base, the shade White. I'm just gonna apply that all over my eyelid. So the first shade that I'm thinking of dipping in with is going to be this lightest like tealy blue shade, and I'm just gonna start applying that into the inner corner of the eye. I am using kind of a medium-sized fluffy brush. I'm just gonna start packing this on the first half of my eye. Okay, next, using the same brush, I'm just going to dip into the more royal blue shade, and I'm just gonna start applying that on the second half of our eyelid. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna add anything fun, but I just felt like, why not mixing it up? So I'm taking that like lightish purple lavender shade, which is like a small domey brush, and I'm just taking this basically along the eyelid space on that first half of the eye. I don't really think it's doing anything like crazy interesting, but I think it'll give a little bit of intrigue. Unfortunately, I don't feel like these are like the most I mean, they have pigment, but they're not, compared to current eyeshadow formulas, they're not really good, but I still think we'll be able to create something quite cool. I'm almost looking at the more like bronzy side and wish I would have used that now, but you know what, this is the journey we are on, so join me for the ride, shall we? Why not? I'm just gonna grab a fluffy dome brush, just clean, no product. I'm just gonna start softening these edges out. So I'm really thinking that there is kind of like a matte black slash dark gray in this palette, so that might really save the look. There's also a navy blue, but I do believe it's shimmer, kind of. It's like in between. I don't know if it's going to be as impactful. We might just layer and kind of see what we're able to create. I'm just going to take like a small domey brush and dip into that darker navy shade, hoping I'm able to pick up a decent amount of product. I'm really loading up my brush. Maybe? So I'm just tapping right now along the outer corner. I usually just use the like outer part of my, like the color of my eye as my starting place and kind of wing it out a bit. And then we will move a little bit inwards. Let's go back in with our original brush and that like royal blue shade and just kind of tap over the edges just to help it to blend. Blend out the edges. Okay, going in with that same small brush again, we're going to start dipping into the, like, I'm going to say black, even though it's probably just going to be a gray, but I believe it's the only matte eyeshadow in this palette. I mean, already that's going to really help. Go back in with, like, that navy blue, just tapping over. Gonna tap and lightly blend these edges. Just buff this out. Okay, so now that I have them matched up, I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up the edges real quick. So I just have some micellar water on a washcloth, and then just taking any kind of concealer, foundation, whatever you want to use, Okay, so honestly, I think that we're looking actually really good, a lot better than I would have expected, so I'm pleasantly surprised. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm hoping this will give us a little bit of shimmer, so this lightish, I don't know if this is champagne, pink, whatever. I'm just taking a flat brush and just picking up just a little bit. I feel like this is the, I don't know if you can see this like swatch I did, but it's like the shiniest in the palette, I feel. That would go with like this look. So I'm just gonna take a little bit into the inner corner. That's doing something. I'm gonna go ahead and layer some under my eyes. I'm really liking to take like an angled brush under my eyes. So I'm just gonna take this kind of thicker angled brush with the royal blue shade. Just gonna run that directly under my lash line. Using the same angled brush, I'm just going to dip into the lighter shade of the original shade that we started with and just put this in the front part of the under eye. Okay, I'm just going in with a small kind of like dome clean brush just to start softening the under eye. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to apply some white pencil into the waterline, a black liquid liner, and then probably some mascara real quick. Okay, so this is where we are right now. I did not apply mascara yet. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. So I'm using these ones. These are by Ioni, Wispy Full Dramatic. I did... Whoa. If I have not said, I did pick up like a ton of lashes a long time ago from the Dollar Tree, so I am just kind of working through those. They are a bit of a more flowy, dramatic pair, but I feel like that'll really just make this look pop even more. I think it does look really cool, but I think I want it to be a little more extra, so let me go ahead and apply those real quick. Alrighty, so that is the end of the video playing with the Sleek E10 eyeshadow palette. I am actually really happy with this look. I love these lashes. I know they're a little over the top and crazy, but I think they're actually really fun. Real quick, what I do have on my lips is from Sugar Pill shade Sub-Zero, which is a really beautiful navy blue. If you know, you know. I do enjoy kind of matching my makeup more monochromatic. I think it actually looks really cool. I didn't end up doing any blush. I've really been liking to just do a little bit of like a bronzer or something. So I did use, this is from like that old contour palette from NYX. This bronzy kind of shade here. That is it. I really do hope that you enjoyed today's video. I think it's super fun just going through and playing with something really old like this. And honestly, I'm really happy with the look that I was able to create. And I'm really happy that I was able to get some more use out of this palette. But anyways, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe if you would like to. Let me know down below if I inspired you to play with some of your old makeup. I will see you on my next one. Alright, bye.